Is from a very long time ago. In a certain city lived a man who had grown tired of the world. He felt that he had experienced enough of worldly attachments and now wanted to renounce all desires and illusions of life. One day, he made a firm decision to give up everything related to this material world. He had observed the lives of monks and finally decided that he too would become a monk. Immediately, he left his home and went to a Buddhist monk who lived nearby. He said to him, "I want to live the life of a monk. I want to renounce all worldly attachments." The Buddhist monk asked him, "Do you truly want to live the life of a monk?" The man replied confidently, "Yes, absolutely. I have decided that I want to give up all worldly desires." After hearing this, the monk said, "Very well, but you must agree to one condition." The man said, "I am ready to follow everything you say." The monk then said, "From today onward, you will never meet me again. You will never meet me again. When I need you, I will call you myself. There are 1,000 monks living in our monastery. You must live like them, eat like them, wear the same clothes, and live exactly the same life they do." The man replied, "All right, Guruji, I am ready." After saying this, he bowed respectfully to the monk and left for the monastery. Once there, he was given a small room where he quietly settled down. The people in the monastery assigned him the task of pounding rice. Every day, he began pounding rice for all 1,000 monks. His life continued like this. He believed that when his teacher needed him, he would surely call him. From morning till evening, he did nothing but pound rice. Slowly, 12 years passed. During all these years, the Buddhist monk never once called him. But during these 12 years of work, all thoughts gradually disappeared from the man's mind. All thoughts gradually disappeared from the man's mind. There were no obstacles, no problems, and no disturbances left within him. After 12 years, the Buddhist monk had grown very old. He realized that his final days were approaching and that he needed to choose a successor. So he made an announcement throughout the monastery. "Anyone who wishes to become my successor must write 4 lines outside my room late at night. In those 4 lines, you must explain the true way to live life, the ultimate truth of existence. These words must come from your own experience, not from books or borrowed knowledge. Whoever succeeds will be my successor." All the monks respected their teacher deeply. Everyone wished to become his successor, but no one dared to write anything, as no one wanted to deceive him. Among the 1,000 monks, one learned monk finally gathered enough courage and wrote on the wall in the dark of night, "The mind is like a mirror. Dust gathers upon it. Clean the dust, and the truth will be revealed." Early the next morning, when the Buddhist monk read those lines, he became angry and said, "Which fool has written this? Who has ruined my wall? Bring him to me immediately." When the monks searched for the person, they discovered that the learned monk had already left the monastery that very night. Before leaving, he had told his friends, "If Guruji likes my lines, inform me, but if he becomes angry, never tell him where I am." The monks were confused and worried. They said, "The lines were so beautiful. Why would Guruji be angry? The mind truly is like a mirror. If it is cleaned, truth appears clearly." While discussing this, some monks were talking outside the room of the man who pounded rice. He overheard the entire conversation and burst out laughing. They asked him, "What is there to laugh about? What do you find wrong in this?" "What is there to laugh about? What do you find wrong in this?" The rice pounder replied, "Guruji is right. What a foolish thing to write." Hearing this, the monks became angry and said, "What do you know? You've been pounding rice for 12 years. You have no knowledge of scriptures, and Guruji has never taught you. If you know so much, why don't you give us better words?" Laughing calmly, the man said, "All right, I will tell you. But I haven't practiced writing for years, so someone else will have to write it down. Remember, I have no desire to become the successor." The monks agreed and asked him to speak. He said, "Miller? Dust? There is no mirror and no dust. One who realizes this attains the truth." These words reached the ears of the Guru. In the middle of the night, the Guru came to the rice pounder and said, "You must leave this place immediately. If you stay, the monks here will not spare you." He handed him the robe and said, "While they could not." "Therefore," the Guru continued, "leave this place, go elsewhere, build your own world, and fill people's lives with wisdom." Even Gautama Buddha once told his disciples that when all thoughts within your mind come to rest, when the mind becomes completely silent, that is when you experience truth. You begin to understand yourself and the universe. This is the first step toward enlightenment, Buddhahood. The first method taught in Buddhist scriptures to calm the mind is to observe your own thoughts. Understand clearly what thoughts arise within you. Observe them with awareness, not by suppressing them. If you try to suppress thoughts, the mind will become even more restless. But when you notice your mind wandering, immediately bring awareness to it. Watch your thoughts carefully and consciously. With continuous practice, you will develop the habit of observing your thoughts. Try to suppress thoughts, the mind will become even more restless. But when you notice your mind wandering, immediately bring awareness to it. With continuous practice, you will develop the habit of observing your thoughts. You will notice that both positive and negative thoughts arise within you, but you must not interfere with them. Simply continue your practice. Over time, you will gain control over your thoughts. When that happens, true peace and calm will arise within you. At that point, no anxiety will trouble you, because you will have conquered yourself. You will have learned how to control your own mind. Friends, thank you from the bottom of my heart for staying with this video till the end.